Hi, this is Savara from Scrappy Mania, and today I want to show you an album that I've been creating, and I'm going to assemble one of the pages. This is the last page of my 20-page album, and this is a wedding album that I'm creating for a friend, and it's going to be my gift for her wedding. Her colors are blue and black, and that's why throughout the whole album it's actually blue and in like a ocean blue color, and then black and white. The paper that I'm using is this slice, the Keeping Memories slice paper. Actually, it's for the slice die cutter machine. It's a black and white paper pad, and I got it at Tuesday Morning for $1.99. And then the rest, the stuff that I'm using in order to create my elements, you know, like my embellishments, my cutouts, are actually from the Cricut cartridge. I used the Gypsy, the Sweetheart cartridge, and also I think that's pretty much it. It was the Sweetheart cartridge and the Gypsy in order to make this album. The flowers that I'm using, there's a lot of flowers, and I'm using the Prima flowers here. And then I made the mats actually are 4x6. So I just took one of the 12x12 of the blue cardstock and I cut it into 4x6s. And then I just put some of the Martha Stewart corner photo corners. So I punched a lot of this out of black cardstock, and all my mats have that on. So that way she can simply just slip the pictures without having to use any glue. And then the next thing that I used a lot was a lot of this glitter glue that I got at Joann's Fabrics, and it's like a green and teal color glitter glue. My fonts is I use the Gypsy font for most of my fonts, and then all these tags that you see here, or these journaling blocks, were actually I found this stamp, and it's a Prima stamp, and I found it at Tuesday Morning, and this is what I'm using throughout the whole collection. And if you looked at the paper here, I stamped it all on cream cardstock, but then what I used to give it that blue color is some of my homemade glimmer mist that I have that it's blue. And then I also use a lot of the Distressing ink, the Faded Jeans by Rangers. I use that throughout the whole page to give her that little distressing on the edges. So before I assemble this page, let me show you some of the album. That's the last of my page. Actually, I already did 18 pages. And I'm going to give you some ideas. I was able to put this album together. I started yesterday night. I think about 4 hours. About 4 or 5 hours. I was able to get everything done. My inspiration for a lot of the pages actually came from Kiwi Design. And it was a lot of this, you know, they have, if you visit their site, Kiwi Lane Designs, they have a lot of layouts that you can get inspired with. And they make perfect layouts for when you want to make fast pages, and use most of the embellishments will be out of either the same kind of paper, or, you know, using your Gypsy. So that's what I did. So let me show you what I've done so far. These are some. This is the one that says Adore. So as you can see, I used my Prima flowers. So I used some Prima flowers. And then I used a Sweetheart cartridge to cut out the shadow of the girl and the guy proposing. And then I used my Gypsy font to say I adore you. Okay, so here's the next one. And then I use, this is actually from the Gypsy, actually from the Cricut. It's a ring, and then I use some stamps and and some more the die cut, or the stamp, the journaling stamp that I cut in Glimmer Mist, and then use Distressing ink for the edges. Here's the next page, and this is actually from the Cricut cake. I cut out the castle, and it's the birthday cake. And then I used a Happy Ever After is also from that Cricut cake. Here's another one. So that's the companion page for that one. As you can see, everything they just need to slip the pictures in, and no need to use any adhesive. This page says the bride to be, as you can see here. Hopefully you can see it well. And then what I did is I used my paper lace Cricut cartridge to create this doily. I glimmer misted. Bride to be was actually from one of the cake cartridge. This dress was for Forever Young, and that's pretty much it. And if you can get a lot of inspiration from that Kiwi Lane design to create your pages. If you use that website, your pages will be done in a snap. And look at this one. This one is from the Sweetheart collection, Just Married. Okay. And here's another one, like a fairy tale, which has the bride, the groom, and then I put the story and made like a little collage of embellishments up there. And same here. It goes together. Here's the other page. And then some of this is paper lace that I used. I made a paper lace doily. I cut it in half and I put it half here and half on the other side. To balance out the page. As you can see, I tend to want to balance. You want to balance your page. If you put embellishment here, you either put embellishment down here, and you might want to put something over here. So you want to create that triangle, as you can see here, kind of little triangle. And triangle again, so that makes it more pleasing. And if you can see, I try to keep most of my embellishments in 3s and 5s when I remember. As you can see here, I kind of put 3 up here and 3 makes 6, but it's still okay. Look, it looks good. Now these are still drying because I used some glitter glue to make my dots on my flowers. So this is one page and this is the other double spread page. Okay. And here's the other one. And that still needs to dry. And then I created one that says the cake, because I want him to put the cake on there. We have to document our wedding cake, so that page is for that. And then this is the companion page for this one. And she can put journaling here, up here, whatever she wants to do. There's plenty of areas that she can kind of journal and put her 2 cents. Here's the other one. This one I put bridesmaid. So that way this one my intention is for her to take pictures of the bridesmaid and put it on this page. And then this is the one that says best man. So I used this one. And that's the companion page for that one. So now let me go ahead and create the last page of my whole spread. I already glimmer misted my embellishments, and my title got glimmer mist. I used my distressing ink and I went ahead and distressed the edges. I put it together. I used my tearing ruler. I have a Fisker one. And it's this one, this tearing ruler. So I just put that there and just teared a strip. And now I'm going to go ahead and put it on my page. I'm going to use some stick glue. I'm going to adhere this one down. And then this piece is going to go here. And as you can see, I mean, these are simple shape, very easy to do, just tear. What I did is a lot of tearing. Once I teared it, I distressed it and then adhered it on my page. This will go here. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put this embellishment here. As you can see, I do not want to put any glue that will touch any of my mats, so that way she can easily fit the photo underneath my embellishments. So for this, I might want to use just a little bit of liquid adhesive. And as you can see, I'm not going to put any adhesive up there because I want to make sure that she'll be able to insert her pictures. Okay, and then here I'm just going to put some glue on the letters. Glitter glue works very well when you have shapes like this or like a phrase. And this Scotch glue dries clear, so it's perfect for putting down your letters or for anything. Basically, I use the glitter glue for most everything on a scrapbook page. Now I want to put a flower for the eye, and I think I want to use a light color one. Okay, and then I'm going to use some of my glitter glue to make the centers. And there you have it, and just tap it underneath, and that will prevent it from having a little peak. It will flatten out your center. Okay, so this one is complete. Now let's go ahead and proceed with the next one. This is the next page. And I made it very simple. The album is very simple but elegant. I did not want to put a lot of fussy stuff on it because really this is a wedding album and we want to focus on the photos. We don't want to be focusing too much on the embellishments. Okay. This goes on top. Now I can go ahead and put a lot of adhesive on here because this is not going to touch any of my mats. And now I'm going to go ahead and lay this here. And there, I'm done. I'm done with my layout. So this is the second page. My first page is here. So this is my first page that says just married, and this is my second page. So I hope you like all my layouts. And I hope I inspired you to go ahead, if you have that special album, that gift album you want to create, go ahead and give it a try. Go to Kiwi Lane Designs, look at the gallery, get inspirations from it. Whenever I want to make a real quick album, that's where I go. I go to that gallery and it really inspires me to make wonderful albums without having to spend months in creating it. It only takes me about 5 hours to create one complete album once I get everything cut out. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.